We are now in the middle of Kyoto, in the middle of the most important festival of the whole country, which is the Gion Matsuri festival. And we're gonna go explore Kyoto. We're gonna go by bicycle, we're gonna go to the temples, we're gonna go to the Emperor's Palace, we're gonna go basically everywhere. And the most important thing of them all, we're gonna see the festival properly. So, let's go, Gigi!
This battery is available for 7 hours.
7 hours?
Yes.
Interesting jacket. Holy cow, Gigi, so many people here. I've never seen so many people in a long time like this. They definitely love the festival in the evening. We cannot get away from here without trying a Wagyu beef, because it's Wagyu beef. You try it once in a lifetime and you're supposed to be happy.
I've never been to a parade before, and this is very interesting because we're in the most famous festival here in Japan. We just came here, I think 1 hour earlier to get some good seats, like on the side of the road.
Yes.
People have been lining up the whole morning, and we are here on the streets of Kyoto trying to film the parade for you.
Yes, I can show you in the meantime what we did in the past couple of days and where did we go. And now we are at the Emperor's Palace here inside Kyoto, which is a huge complex which has inside the Emperor Palace together with a garden, and also outside it has a massive park spanning an area of 4 kilometers where people can relax and unwind and sit under a tree and enjoy the nice beautiful weather outside. And now that we are here, time for a brief history lesson about Japan with Michael. In the beginning, we have hunter-gatherers. They fight. Then we have a new emperor. He fights with the Mongols twice. This guy comes and says, I want to be a shogun. So the emperor loses his power and Japan becomes a shogunate. The shogun enlists daimyos to keep power in the smaller provinces. The daimyos use samurais to fight against each other for power. Civil war. And 3 shogun clans later, Tokugawa clan takes the power. Francis Xavier tries to bring the Christianity inside Japan. Shogun says no and closes the country. 250 years later, Americans bring guns and want to open trade. The people don't like the new shogun anymore, so the emperor, with the new guns, takes the power back and opens the country. Industrial revolution starts, school is mandatory, and the students are traveling abroad to learn. Japan wants to show that they are strong as the Americans and the British, so they take over part of China, Korea, and they fight with the Russians. Conquer or be conquered. The Americans set oil sanctions, Japan responds with Pearl Harbor, Americans respond with the atomic bomb. Japan surrenders and starts to rebuild, technology boom, and Japan rises from the ashes as the most technologically advanced country in the modern period. The original name of the country was Wa. In the local language, it's called Nihon or Nippon, which means in kanji, sun and origin, or land of the rising sun, as you probably know it as. When the Portuguese came sailing around here, though, the Malaysian people, they were telling them about Jepang, which comes from Wu Chinese, which means Zepen, which literally means origin and sun. So, because of that, the Portuguese started calling the place Japan, because it was easier for them to remember, and this is how the name stuck in English. So yeah, history lesson about Japan finished. Now, time to explore a little bit more around here.
So we are now inside exactly the place where the emperor lived for 400 years. There inside is the sitting area, the resting area, the prayer area for the emperor. And also something very interesting, you see these small squares here? They're actually on a plaster background. There's some wooden carving on the plaster background. These are actually doors. They're more than 140 kgs heavy, and it required at least 4 men to lift them up. So each of these are doors.
Ooh.
Yeah, and this building was actually the one for where the emperor was receiving his guests. The formal official duties were performed inside this building.
And behind me is literally the house of the emperor, where he was staying, studying, drinking tea, and enjoying this nice garden, which is laid out in front of the house. And the garden was made here specially so that he has a lot of airflow, so he can enjoy the nice airflow of the wind coming from towards the mountains, which lie on the other side of the garden. Ooh. Shout out to all the people who are protecting here the palace in this hot weather. I don't know how they manage. The one guy had a specially ventilated jacket.
This battery is available for 7 hours.
7 hours.
Yes.
Interesting jacket.
Yeah.
Cool. Good luck.
Thank you.
This guy here had a ice bottle.
Usually it's ice.
Ice.
It's cold.
Ah, okay.
It's how to live in Japan.
Yes, very hot today in Japan. Thank you so much.
It's very good. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Arigatou gozaimasu. And we have this
The fan.
manual fans which are keeping us a little bit less hot. This is all over Japan. Everybody's using them and there's no shame on using them every day. And just like that, we have finished the visit of the Emperor's Palace. Now time to go a little bit inside here, the information area, to enjoy some AC and some ventilation. And then we can continue on to our next destination.
The Gyon Matsuri festival is the most famous festival here in Japan. It started in the 9th century, but in 896 I think, because there was a pandemic that affected the people here in Kyoto. So they decided to pray to the gods and make this process, this presentation for the gods to please them and to bring mercy upon their land. So this festival has kept on going for many centuries, almost a millennia old. You're gonna see a lot of objects on big wheels that people call floats that have been built without nails, only made out of wood, and they're very ornate. They're very tall. This is their very unique characteristic. They're very tall. Some of them are called yaka, some of them are called hoko. They're up to 25 meters tall, up to 12 tons, and the wheels are as big as people. They're being pulled manually by the people with huge ropes through the streets of Kyoto for the one day today when we are here for you to show you this huge manifestation here in Japan.
Gigi, the floats are so big that they had to move the street signs literally so that they can fit inside the street. Give it to the Japanese ingenuity to design streets that are collapsible so that you can parade your float. And that being said, looks like now we have a smaller float that is being pulled around here.
And this is a unique celebration. You are going to see a lot of the traditional Japanese costumes, a lot of the signs, a lot of the religious processing. You're going to see like some of the intricate designs, Japanese designs, very little things that you are not going to notice normally in a day-to-day life. So only in this huge famous celebration in Japan, you're going to be able to see firsthand this Gyon Matsuri festival, these floats being paraded all 3 kilometers around the city of Kyoto. Every float has a unique theme. Every float is different. Every float has a different design, different theme, different aspect. They convey a different message, but all of them are here for the same thing, for bringing health to the people.
Yes, and fending off all the diseases and sicknesses that can plague the people over centuries. We've also visited some temples slash dojos slash schools around here, and you're gonna see now how they look like. This place is called the Higashi Honganji Temple, and it has like a big Founders Hall and a smaller Amita Buddha Hall. There's another one which is called the Nisho Honganji Temple, which we visited earlier, which has a similar style of design, also with a big hall and with a small hall, inside which we also witnessed something like a christening or like a procession for a young child. These places used to be like a school. Basically they have like a big area with a kindergarten, with a playground, with a main hall, with a place for prayer, with a big yard for kendo practice and for fighting practices. So back in the day, you would send your kid to one of these kind of like boarding schools where he would learn the ways of the Japanese lifestyle and basically become the adult that he needs to be to defend the country from invaders.
In the glass box, here on the hallways of the temple, there is a rope that weighs around 1 ton, and it's made out of human hair and hemp. And why is that? Because the hemp was pretty frail at that time and couldn't carry like all the timber in order to rebuild the temples after fire and destruction and all other hazards. And the ladies of Japan, they donated their hair in order to make ropes for the people to carry the timber down the mountain slopes.
What makes this temple special though is the big wooden gate, which is one of the biggest wooden gates ever in the world. Behind me, if you can see, behind the wooden gate is the Kyoto Tower. So not only Tokyo has a big tower, Kyoto has one as well. And in the night time, it lights up and it has nice beautiful lights. So it's kind of like the contrast between olden Japanese heritage structures and new Japanese modern structures. Interesting. Good job, Japan.
You know very well about this.
I know a little bit, not much I know about this temple specifically, but I know about the history of Japan and about the culture because when I was a kid I used to watch a lot of anime videos and a lot of history, and I read a lot of books and I like it.
Really?
Yes.
Have you ever lived in Japan?
No, I wanted to come here since I was a kid, and now that I come here I'm very happy.
Oh,
And I want to stay here, but it's a bit more complicated for me to get visa to stay here.
yeah. I see. So
Yes.
how many times have you been here?
Here? First time.
In Japan.
First time.
First time.
First time.
You have lots of knowledge.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're too
Yeah,
kind. You're
Thank
too
you.
kind.
Explanation.
Thank you so much. Will you enjoy my explanation? Oh, that means so much to me because I was afraid that I'm gonna butcher it.
No.
Are you from Kyoto?
No,
You're
we are from the Nagoya area.
Nagoya. Oh, this
Nearby.
is more, yeah,
Nearby.
quite nearby. That's beautiful. Oh, enjoy your visit.
Yeah, you do.
Thank you so
Enjoy.
much.
Thank you so much. Enjoy your visit.
Arigatou
Have a nice day. Bye bye.
Oh.
Okay, so sweet. Apparently I nailed it with the presentation.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. And just like that, we have arrived back to the parade. And another one is being pulled, a big one. It's coming over. And the nice lady next to us, she told us that on the big billboard, like in front of the float, it's written chicken.
It's like a chicken feather, which is actually on the top of the hoko.
Okay. So each one of these things has like its own significance and its own like theme. And this one is the chicken one. These guys are so strong, Gigi. They are pulling all the big ropes and somehow moving that humongous piece of machinery that is made without nails. That's impressive. That's impressive as heck. There are the guys in front of the whole float who are having the fans and are yelling whenever the guys are pulling and giving them somehow power.
There is one child chosen. The child is a representation of God in this world, and from the start of the festival until this date, the child is not supposed to touch the land.
So basically the kid has to stay all the way up and he's not allowed to touch the ground till the end of the parade. Interesting. Also very interesting is the fact that they have to turn the big hoppo around the intersection because they are literally going like ding, 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 like this. And in the intersection you have to turn the huge float around somehow. And they coordinate and they yell and they pull and somehow it works. By the way, we went a couple of days before in the middle of the city, in the middle of the people, to check out the festivities, and it went something like this. Hello. Thank you. Hello. Okay. Oh, we have
Very nice people.
we have something like a pinball thing. Okay. Interesting. Something like pachinko, which is something like a pinball with sticks and you. Bang, 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 bang. Okay.
Notebooks, small notebooks. Very,
Yes.
very cute. Very fine details.
And we have the Gongi festival area. During the nighttime, people sit there up top inside and they play the bells and ring the bells and have a nice celebration of the Gongi festivities.
Yes. But you can actually opt for the English speaking guide for 500 yen, and you have access to all like going inside and the hoko, the floating kind of arrangement here, the floating chariot maybe.
Yes, I like these things.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
These ladies are very beautiful.
And we have some noodles. And we have some games for the kids. It's funny, I always seen these kind of things in the cartoons that I was watching when I was a kid. I never thought I would see kids actually fishing for their own small prizes.
We have ice, colored ice, flavored ice.
More pachinko. Okay. The goal is to get the ball to fall here. Here, right? Hey! That's so nice. And what is the prize? The prize is a toy. The prize, if you win, it's a small toy. Aha, okay. Thank you. Okay. So if you manage to put the ball in the hole, you get the toy. That's nice. If you don't, you still get the toy because the seller is nice and gives you something.
Yes.
That's so cute. Thank you. This one. Ichi.
Ichi.
Yes. Milk. Yes. I don't know more.
How do you say the name? Can he teach us the name of this condensed drink?
How do you say this Japan name?
Condensed milk.
Condensed milk, but in Japanese.
Japanese.
The name.
Japanese name condensed cream.
Condensed cream. But in Japan, how you say in Japanese language?
Genyu.
Jingyu.
Jinyu.
Genyu.
Ichi orange Jinyu plus.
One for
Okay.
500.
500.
Yeah.
Arigatou
Thank you.
gozaimashita.
ありがとう。
Oh.
Muchas gracias.
Okay,
Muchas
we got
gracias.
yes. Okay.
That was so sweet.
Wanna try one of these things? You?
Yeah, sure. Oh,
Frozen
muchas gracias.
oranges.
That's. Mm-hmm.
Okay, looks good. Ah, don't fall.
Frozen
Oranges.
oranges crushed and with condensed milk.
Best combination possible.
Guys, this is golden.
This is Japanese invention at its finest.
Oh my god. So good. How could I live without this like all my life?
And we have
And
another
this
floor.
is the hoko. Another hoko. People are taking pictures. A lot of hoko enthusiasts here. This is a more ornate one.
It looks like a ship.
This looks like a pirate ship.
A big wheel.
Big wheels. The wheels are the size of humans.
Oh, yes, now I understand why we're saying float.
Yes, that's why they float. Because they're literally on wheels.
Okay.
They're being pushed or dragged or like machines. I don't know. We're gonna see it pretty soon.
The fishing for goldfish, it's done in an interesting way. You get like a small little pallet with a paper net, and you have to be fast and catch the fish with the paper and plunge it in a bowl, and then you get to keep the fish. If not, if you're not quick, then the paper will disintegrate and you don't get the fish. Nice festival atmosphere here in Kyoto. There's a lot of this floats scattered throughout the city, and you just go along them, buy food, buy all sorts of swords and inflating balloons and drinks and trinkets, because this festival is lasting for the entirety of July. So the whole month of July, every day is going to be like this throughout this area of the city. And just like that, Gigi went somewhere and left me alone. But I can show you another big float, which is coming right now. This one doesn't have the tip as high as the other ones, but is equally as impressive. And in the meantime, I found out how they turn these massive things. They put some water on the ground, then they put some, I think, bamboo sticks on top of them, then they roll the cart on top of the bamboo sticks, and then they pull the sides of the cart and it turns. So, engineering, there you go. That being said, time for us to continue our journey and explore the bamboo forest of Kyoto City, because it's an Instagrammable place and we can go there and it's nice.
Yay! Go Arashiyama!
Okay, now we have to cross this bridge, and somewhere behind there lies the bamboo forest, one of the biggest bamboo forests here in Japan.
And we're on an island now. That's so cool.
Yes. Okay, Gigi, let's cross the bridge. Oh man, it's so beautiful here. All the people are enjoying the nice river, are enjoying the view. It's a Sunday afternoon and nobody has a care in the world. Everybody is enjoying the nice, beautiful weather. Even though it's very hot outside, somehow the people have an umbrella and they are enjoying the nice weather. And now we have to go inside somehow this small village looking area, and something tells me it's gonna be crowded. Hello, which way to go to the forest?
Forest?
Yes, to the bamboo forest.
I think
That way?
Yeah.
Go out and then more left and like this. And if you go around here, not possible?
possible. I think it's possible.
Okay, thank you so much. Have a nice Sunday, enjoy. Yay. Okay, Gigi, let's try this way. There are two routes to go to the forest. One is through this garden, and one is through the back of the garden. Through the back of the garden is free, through the garden is 500. And since we are here, we can go and visit the garden as well, right?
Flowers, yes. We're gonna see a very zen
Zen.
Japanese garden.
Japanese garden, yes. There's a lot of temples here in this area, and it's a UNESCO World Heritage, and somewhere in one of these temples lies a dragon who is supposed to look at you from wherever you are. So let's see if we can find said dragon. What do you think about the garden? It has some koi fish inside the pond. It looks very nice and beautiful and peaceful. And the temple is behind us.
It's beautiful. I like how they arranged the rocks. Even the rocks, they're arranged here, made beautiful.
Yes, it's supposed to be Zen and enlightenment. And I think to visit the temple, you need to pay a little bit extra. But I mean, the only difference between us outside and them inside is this fence. So I don't know. I think from outside you can see inside as well. Which, yeah, I don't see the reason why there's a difference, but then again, it's not me who arranged this place, so not my place to comment. But I can recommend you to take the garden ticket. It's equally as interesting as visiting the temple, and I don't think you miss out too much. And if we don't get a chance to see the picture of the dragon, then I will pop one now for you to enjoy.
You know what it reminds me of, honestly said? It reminds me of Skardu in Pakistan.
Yes, now that you mention it.
That wasn't man-made. That was raw.
Yeah, you mean Shangri-La, like the
resort, not the Shangri-La.
Upper Kachuri.
Upper Kachuri, yes.
Yes,
the
Upper Kachuri.
That was
For
like-
those of you who don't know what Upper Kachuri is, I have a picture for you. Tell me it doesn't look kind of like this place.
Yeah, it was strikingly similar.
Yes. And now, somehow through this garden, we have to make our way towards the bamboo forest, Gigi.
The largest bamboo forest, I think, in the world. A very Instagrammable place. All the influencers come here, so us as being so popular and famous.
And the biggest influencers that there are,
Yeah,
we have to come to the bamboo forest as well. So to tell you if you can take a cool Instagram picture over there or not. And I think over there is the exit of the garden. So apparently this was the garden. Okay. Worth it, Gigi, 500? It's nice. I mean, they arrange it very nicely, and at least for them to clean up all the mess that probably people live here behind. For that I would pay 500 yen,
true.
no problem.
Yeah, but like.
And now we're inside the bamboo forest.
Whoa, these are some big bamboos.
These are some really big bamboos.
And everyone is here doing the same thing, taking pictures of the bamboos.
I
Ooh,
think they're 10 meters tall.
okay.
Maybe more. 7, 8, 9, 10 meters tall.
Very big, you cannot see the sky because of them.
It's beautiful. Feels like a magical enchanted.
Definitely very enchanted, definitely very forest.
And good for shade, too.
Yes, after going today, the whole day in a hot sun, my neck I think is purple.
Yeah, it is.
It is. And this shade is perfect. Okay, please don't poop on my head. Okay.
We can find like there's a lot of tourists. Today is a Sunday, so of course there's a lot of tourists.
Let us see if we can find a spot where there's no people around, so that we can shoot some cool B-roll for you.
Yeah. What's his name?
What's his name? Fiori.
Oh my goodness. Hi puppy. Yori. They're the best. It's a very well traveled puppy.
Yes, and he has also fans to keep him cold. That's nice. Thank you, gozaimasu. You have a very nice dog.
Oh my god. Oh, so cute.
Yes, Gigi. Everybody is literally here. You have dogs, you have cats, you have people, you have bamboo, you have frogs, you have lizards, you have whatever thing you can imagine. They are here to enjoy this nice, beautiful Sunday together with us in this nice and enchanted bamboo grove.
I hope you guys enjoyed the bamboo forest. because it's one of the most popular places here in Japan, at least on the internet, right? If you're fascinated about the culture, that's a different thing, but like picture-wise, Instagrammable-wise, social media-wise, this bamboo forest is one of the
Yes.
top attractions.
And unfortunately, in today's day and age, Instagram is the only thing that matters for some people.
Yeah, well, there's a train here. Oh, just look. Through the bamboo forest, there's a train. It's a people train, or?
Yes.
Yes.
It's like a tour. You get to see the forest and you go with the train.
That's so cool. You can come here by train.
Yes. The thing that I find interesting is that there's always one guy underneath the float, and he has a very tough job. He has to put like the brake on the float so that the float doesn't go backwards or forwards. And he's like constantly sneaky trying to...
That's a very hard job.
That's a very hard job,
The
yes.
float hanging on top of you, like 12 tons.
Yes, 12 tons of float. I know, man. That's interesting. My hat's off to him. If you ever wondered, but Michael, Gigi, how the heck are you traveling around Kyoto, and how the heck are you getting to all these attractions because they are scattered around the city? Well, this is how. To get to every point that we need to go here in Kyoto, we have decided to rent some bicycles. Yay! And the bicycle rental place was very nice. The guy who gave us the bicycles was super friendly. He said to return the bicycles till 6 o'clock p.m. And we paid 800 for the bike plus 2,000 deposit each. So, totally affordable.
Yes.
You like the bicycle, G?
I love the bicycle. I think it's the best way to get around Kyoto because it's not a big city, not a small city, but like you have to walk a lot if you want to cover all the sightseeing spots. So this is what we came up with, and I think it's the best decision so far in Kyoto.
Very good, Gigi. High five. Very good.
I feel this is coolest, the best thing I've done so far since I'm in Japan. Going by bike in Kyoto. That's so beautiful. Through these alleys and seeing firsthand the culture and the everything, the houses, the little streets, and it's so nice and refreshing. There's no people, it's so quiet and peaceful.
I totally agree. Kyoto, I think, is one of my favorite cities so far in Japan. Then again, I haven't seen many of them, but yeah. Gigi, down. Down. So yeah, we are now here in a nice quiet neighborhood and enjoying a bike ride on a Sunday afternoon. What more can you want? And there's no cars, no more people, just us and a bicycle. Good job, Kyoto. Very nice houses you have here. Hello. Holy mother of a lot of people. We're in a peak festival day, in the middle of the crowds, in the middle of the people waiting to cross. It's been fun going by bike up and down this boulevard, seeing all the people, all the cars, all the floats and everything. But now it's time for us to stay at the traffic light and wait for the traffic light to change green. And this way we can continue another way. Let's go! Ah, sweet glorious breeze. We have a breeze coming. Yay! Looks like there's a parade going on. Okay. Interesting. I have no idea what's going on, but somehow something tells me that it's something about Chinese. China, stop murdering Falun Gong. Stop prosecution of Falun Gong in China. Okay. I don't know. Thank you, but I don't know how to read. You have one in English? English. Thank you. Arigato. Okay. Okay. European Parliament resolution on forced organ harvesting in China. Okay, interesting protest. I cannot say anything about it because I like to keep it non-political, but interesting. Before you tell me that it's not allowed to go by bicycle here, I asked the police guys, and the police guys were like, yes, go. Okay?
Okay.
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 Okay. Okay. No problem. Just stop when we tell you to stop, and when it's the red light, then otherwise go. So, yeah. Interesting way of cutting traffic with a bicycle. Definitely easier than walking on the side of the road. If you ever wondered, this is the reason why we couldn't find the hotel at all. Because there's a lot of people. All these people here are either locals or tourists or people came for the festival.
After a very long bike ride, we are now finally at the Fushimi Inari famous Instagrammable gates. It's very hot outside, it's been a long day, but I can still tell you a little bit about this temple. It's a super popular temple, one of the most beautiful temples here in Kyoto, and it's dedicated to the goddess of rice. It is a pretty old one, and it stands out because of its unique wooden poles with like blessings and inscriptions on each one of them. This place has been regarded as one of the top attractions here in Kyoto since a very long time, and we're finally here able to show you the same thing, to share with you the joy of being in this iconic place, in this iconic temple here in Kyoto. There are several tracks here to be made, or hikes. You can choose an easy one, which covers also some of these very picturesque kind of backgrounds for you. You can choose a medium one and a hard one. That I understood it takes about 3 hours and reaches the top of the temple. So
I think we're gonna choose the easy one, Gigi, because I pedaled today like a racehorse.
yes.
And I'm sorry, but I cannot go up the mountain anymore. So yeah, you have also a temple at the bottom, which is very nice. There's a lot of people now there. There's a temple along the way, and the area is scattered with shrines. So if you want to go to one of them, feel free. There's a lot of them. You can explore them at your own leisure. Now it's time to continue onward and see where the road takes us.
Okay, so as you guys see, there's a lot of these poles. I think if most of you know what the meaning of the inscriptions here at the top is, let us know. Otherwise, we will have to search for it. But like most of the poles have a similar inscription. Some of the poles on the right side, they have a different inscription, as you can see. The best time to visit this place is really early in the morning, or at sunset, 5 p.m. to see how the light shines through these beautiful poles. Orange poles, the color of the sun and the color of the
Emperor. And the color of the flag of Japan. Okay, looks like we arrived at the junction. The road will continuing upwards. You can go this way or you can go this way. Because we are tired and we've been pedaling today the whole day, we choose to go this way. Here we have also a map. So as you can see from the map, it goes all the way to the top and then back down. After cycling around nearby the river in the nice scenery, just like that, we are back at the parade, and just in time for the last float of the day, which is the most beautiful one in my opinion, because it looks like a boat and it has a big griffin on top of the boat. Looks very ornate and very different than all the other ones. It's not so tall, but this is the most beautiful out of all of them. So Gigi, did you enjoy the parade?
Yeah, I did.
Very nice people here and very nice atmosphere, and all the camaraderie pulling this big float is incredible.
So guys, come to the most famous festival here in Japan.
Definitely, it's a must visit in the lifetime. Okay, now time to go find something to eat and enjoy, and after that maybe we can go and visit the market, because I heard the market is nice. And obviously we have ramen for food, because why, Gigi?
Because we're hungry.
And because we love ramen so far.
Okay, so I'll start first.
You being the ramen expert, Gigi.
Tastes like coriander and soup, a very light soup. It's not like the other ramen, but that one was a lot of seaweed.
No.
These are different ramen, but it's very tasty. It's very light. I like the light ramen too. I don't know what kind of roots these are. That's good.
Roots, bloody roots, bloody roots, bloody roots.
I love the soup. And this huge long ramen. Soft, squishy, handmade. Good. It's perfect for hearty meal.
I chose the spicy one, so good, but the other one is better. Nevertheless, after a hot day in the sun watching the parade, perfect food for the soul and the tummy.
And this is how you pay the bill.
Yes, you scan, says how much, put the money, get the coins, and then we go.
We are now in the Nishiki Market, which started actually in the 8th century as a fish market, but it was never recognized as a fish market until the 16th century. It's one of the oldest markets in Japan, and here in Kyoto it's a very, very popular touristic attraction as well. And you're not gonna find only fish here, you're gonna find a lot of other things here, like wine and cheese and snacks and all sorts of street food. It's so long.
Look, baby squid.
Baby octopus.
Baby octopus.
Baby squid.
Okay, and baby squid. That's so nice. Okay, I cannot eat it, it looks so cute.
Octopus inside quail egg.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's try.
Thank you.
Okay, super kawaii and super sugoi. Yes, we have more. And there's a lot of people here. Gigi?
This is like oh, this is scallop, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And we have also some kind of wine and sake collection.
This reminds me of a busy street in Bangkok for a reason. In Thailand. But this has like a bit of a different vibe though.
Shrimp tempura skewer. Basically, shrimp on a stick.
Yes, but people love it here. And as I told you already, they pair it with wine, with beer. Of course, the Japanese beer, very, very tasty one. There's like Kobe beef here and sea urchins. Oh my goodness, this is like, okay, a bit different. I love the stands and all the colors here. Okay. It's a bustling city.
We
Okay.
have more seafood here, Gigi.
Yes.
More baby octopuses. Then we have clams.
Oh, it feels hot. The squids are sizzling. The oysters are kept cold there to be savored together with one of the best beers here in Japan. And
Sea urchin.
oh my goodness, this is so nice.
Oni.
These are like
Onigiris with sea urchin.
yeah.
Oni is one of the delicacies here in Japan. It's supposed to be very good. It looks like this. And
Urchin soba.
yes, and it comes in a shape like this.
And how do you eat it?
It's like a paste. You eat it and it's supposed to taste like the sea. Let's see, maybe we can find somewhere to taste it. Hello. Can we have 2 sea urchin small burgers? 2. Yay.
Okay, I'm gonna take my seat here at the table. And going for Michael. So guys, apparently this market is way more popular than I expected and way more crowded.
It's awesome.
It's awesome,
Yeah,
right?
this place.
What's your favorite food? Did you try anything?
We tried everything.
You oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Even
You're
the fried shrimp.
fried shrimp?
is very good.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, I got myself this thing and we are ready for action. I have brought our
Okay.
events of the day.
I really hope that's water.
Yes, it's kind of like special water for you, Gigi. For only 100 yen, you get
Drunk.
1 glass of get drunk. Yes. Okay. Before we get the food, let's do all like the locals.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Come by.
Come by. Come by.
Click.
First wine.
Yeah, sake.
Good.
Good? Good.
Yeah.
Agreed.
That's strong. It's not as strong.
Let me see you after a couple of these.
Oh, that was so fun. You.
Okay, Gigi.
Yeah.
1 slider for you.
Oh God.
1 slider for me.
Cheers.
Cheers. Mm. Okay, good. Has cheese inside.
It splashed a bit around.
Yes.
It tastes like the sea.
I want to try the uni separately.
Like
Oh,
it's
Yes.
very strong.
very strong flavor. Like the sea.
Like the sea, like rye.
Mm-hmm.
I think it tastes like fish fry.
Very nice. Very subtle taste. Not overpowering at all.
It's a bit strong though.
For me, it was a bit more less strong. I don't know. It depends on the uni, I guess. So yeah, nice. And in combination with this cheesiness inside the croquet, perfect.
It's a very good burger, but it's like surprising. It tastes like you, I don't know, like a very, very strong, like fish fry. Very, very strong one. And it tastes like the sea, but a very strong wave in front of you. Like, you're like
Maybe yours is an angry sea urchin. Mine was like a more tame one. Like it?
is it raw?
Yes. They take the sea urchin, they open it up, they scoop the good stuff, and then
Okay.
you get the good stuff. It's as fresh as possible.
That's
Can I
good.
try yours? Oh, yours is more like the sea than mine.
Potent.
Yes, you have a potent one.
It's like I took one of the stone sand, like a stone from the sea in my mouth, and it's just like jelly form.
Nice.
Interesting, but it's a good burger. I like it.
Very good. And we can wash it down with a nice beverage, lubrication. glass. Very good. I like it. Okay, we cannot get away from here without trying a Wagyu beef, because it's Wagyu beef, and you try it once in a lifetime, and you're supposed to be happy. And also, we have the seal of approval over there, so you know they are the good deal and the real deal. So I'm looking forward to try Wagyu for the very first time. Yay! Gigi, you have the honors to try it for the very first time.
Tastes like beef, but it doesn't have like that super beef flavor. You have to chew it a while. I'm more critical, I'm sorry. That's good.
Do you feel the richness of the fattiness of the...
I feel like it has been smothered with, like, but it's not buttery, but it like has been smothered with
grease?
fat.
Yes, because it's very fatty. Inside it has a lot of fat. That's the thing that makes the Kobe beef special.
It gives you like on the palate, it has like a thick layer of fat.
Yes.
Other than that, it doesn't feel fat at all. It feels super light. So I'm very confused now. Okay, I'll have another one. So good. Just salt. Perfect.
Okay, and I have the last piece. The moment you put it inside your mouth, it coats your mouth with the nice richness of the fatty flavor. I read that Wagyu beef is supposed to be tasted and not eaten like in big quantities. That's why I only got one stick. Because it already feels like I ate like a big pile of meat. Because of all the fat and all the richness inside.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Amazing. Why didn't we have this before?
Yeah, it's very good.
Okay. Wagyu beef. Very good. Japan. We like your food. We want more. Okay, after we left that place, the interesting thing about our experience here is the fact that Gigi can go away with this glass as long as we come back and retrieve the glass and the holder. Everything is good. We are allowed to roam around with it. And it's perfect because Gigi doesn't want to finish hers. I finish mine, so she can enjoy it for a bit later.
Yeah. Now let us show you a little bit of the vibe here.
Yes.
The atmosphere here, which is pretty interesting.
Oh look, we have cats. I want to check them out. Ooh. Yes. Please handle with care. Hello. Okay. Oh, this one is a funny one. Okay, and cat themed stuff. Not really for me because I'm more of a dog person, but still, I kind of like this one. Oh, it has more faces and eyes. Okay, so it's a two-faced cat. Interesting. And Gigi?
Look, the molten lava balls.
Yes, takoyaki. Wanna try them again?
Unless you want me to like scream
In agony?
in agony.
Okay. We have here, we have smoking something. Okay. Room?
Yeah.
Okay. Up. Come inside. Okay. No problem. Okay. Interesting. And now more seafood.
Yeah.
More bubbling stuff. More
These are
carbonated.
cold, right?
Yes. Oysters. And more Wagyu. Oh, this one looks more fatty. Hello. Hello. Gigi, no eating while walking. It doesn't say anything about drinking.
Doesn't apply to me.
Apparently yes, to drinking it doesn't apply. It says only no eating
I
while
got
walking.
some weird stares at one point, but I think just because I'm such a beautiful person, you know, that might be
And
the
modest
only
as well.
reason. Modest as well, but that might be the only reason why people were staring at me.
Yes.
But honestly, I haven't seen anyone like having sake here.
Ooh, more tempura stuff.
Do you think we're getting anywhere nearer the end?
I think the end is way over there.
So now it's pretty late. I think it's around 7 p.m.
Yes. Yet still most of the places are open.
Most, but some are also closed. So.
Yes.
Some of them. So I think if you want to come here, maybe at the peak, you should come here around 4 or 5 maybe p.m. So as you can see, guys, this place not only just evolved from the 8th century, it has also developed, it has transformed itself. It got to keep the pace with the time and diversified its menu. It's not only a fish market anymore. It's more than that. It's a place for hangout, it's a place for socializing, it's a place to get together with your friends, try some of the best food here in Japan. Not only from beef, but also like fried
Fish,
things,
urchin, fried stuff. Anything your heart desires, more or less. I think they have it here. I don't know, maybe.
This is very interesting. So in Kyoto, one of the oldest places here in Japan, you find one of the oldest markets in Japan. And as the story goes, with Japan, things change and evolve and transform themselves. And they prove to the people that they're resilient, that they're strong, hardworking, and ambitious. And they can withstand everything.
Perfect speech, Gigi, because we're going through the nice gate. And just like that, our experience through the Nishiki Market has ended. Now it's time for us to continue our journey throughout Kyoto and explore more of it.
I wonder what is there.
Holy cow, Gigi, so many people here. I've never seen so many people in a long time like this. Okay? They definitely love the festival in the evening. That's so nice.
There was a box being brought here for the people to pray and to throw their offerings.
That being said, it's getting dark. I don't think you're gonna see much more, so it's time for us to go. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for watching our video. It has been amazing. We are Michael, we are Gigi.
We're the Explorers. Thank you guys. Subscribe, share, like, comment, and show us some love.
Arigatou gozaimashita, Kyoto. See you next one. Bye bye.